it's Guido. It's Monday. Coming back at you with a miserable Monday. We haven't done this for a while. M60 just finished up my 100 battle challenge. Love the tank. Tumor kills it. Absolutely murders it. Didn't do as well as I would have liked. It's not really a upfront hold down fighter like I play everything. But I had a fun little game here in that it wasn't a whole lot of fun. Miserable Monday, my friends. We'll just come up here and we'll shoot him and he'll bink right through me, baby. Did he get my turret? I think he did. No, he just went through. I don't know. I don't know where he shot me. Keep fighting this guy. There we go. We got the 140. This is not looking good, is it, folks? I mean, they got a lot of fellers up here. It's just me, the VZ, and the Kranwagen. And here comes the Badger finally. They only have 3 so far. Carl 45T indicates probably a good player. 260, the same thing, really. More than likely, at least a competent player. But it's Monday, so we know nothing's going to go right here. 260 gets a whole 61 damage from the Artie. Rip Artie players. We're just trying to figure this thing out, though. VZ55's like, alright, how do I shoot someone? I see that the 140 looks like maybe he wants to come around this corner and get a little chunk of the 45T. Things are actually okay, right? Ooh, boy. Good, he missed. Tried to go for his turret, hatch guy. I should out-reload him. Let's see if I can get a shot on him. Oof, lucky. Had to start moving because he was starting to aim in. I could tell he probably was reloaded. The 110E5 reloads pretty quickly. It's almost medium-esque in terms of time. 240 dives off, and now we're going to go ahead and push in here and see what we can get. Got this guy. Oh geez, here comes a sneak a shot on the 140's hatch. Holy cow, and then we got the 45TP or 45T. The Caro sitting back there. I'm thinking, alright, surely the Kron will just go delete that guy. There we go. Put another shot in. Hey, this is actually looking good, right? Uh-oh, 260's in here. Here comes the 260. Let's see if we can get a shot on him. Cool, track him. I'm going to go low, try to stay underneath his gun. Maybe he'll have a hard time getting his gun depression on me. It looks like he did. One more shot, or we're probably going to eat one. Ooh, missed. Looks like one of my shots. Now he wants to go ahead and face hug me. I'd like to track. Oh, there goes the old Toporino. There goes the old Toporino. So we've won this flank. We've won this flank, and I'm going to... I feel like I shouldn't have to say this every time I make a video. And I think you guys are not the right audience, because I think you know this already. But I cannot tell you how many times I've seen in the recent past, how many times I've seen people push into their campers instead of going back to cap. And look, you've got tier 10s here, mostly doing the right thing. I think even the VZ turned around eventually. Yep, there we go. So we're all coming back. And this is how you do it, man. This is how you do it. Heading on back here. We got, what, 2,700 damage, 103 assists, some bounces even. A little bit unusual for this tank, but we got her done. And I haven't been killed through my turret tumor yet, which I'm well ahead of the game on this particular match compared to the rest of them with this tank. So we're going to head back to the back little corner here and see what we can do. We are a little behind in hit points. I do get spotted here, and I missed that shot. Couldn't quite get her done. But he's out in the open there, so we'll just get a little hold down here and use this rock to help us out a bit. Put a shot right there. Not a lot of alpha on this tank. It's unfortunate. He dies. Very good. What else we got? Okay. Kind of evening it up in numbers, but look how many hit points we're down. Now that's provided we don't. We have good SA on the hit points for everybody else over here. Probably should have tried to take that shot. Would have got me lit though, and I know there's a GW E100. More on that later. Messing around. 705 YOLO's in. Their VZ's taking some peeky pokes here. All I'm seeing is turret. The 50B's in trouble. That looks good. So we'll kind of move out here and see if we can push in and help out. And unfortunately, the Kron, I don't really know why, kind of YOLO's in on this guy and gets munched. The VZ's there. Look how many tanks they have left. There's some big heavy hitters going on too. So we'll take a little peek here and see if we can sneak. Oh, geez, look at that. There's one. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Bounced and got some damage, so we're going to run away from here. Sitting on that ridge with my big tumor poking over, taking shots from the GW100 is not feeling like a good thing. But we are trying to hold them, and I kind of wish we'd have pulled back, but that's all right. Uh-oh, guy's dying now. Now it's grim. This is looking really bad. This is where I decide I probably just need to fall back and try to do a last stand. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Back and forth, back and forth. What am I doing? I don't know. Worried about the 268. Oh, he's actually poking around the corner. Takes a big chunk out of the VZ. That hurt. And all of a sudden we went from what looked like a pretty good game, and even though we went back like we should have gone for his tumor right there. Very hard shot to get. Now I'm kind of trapped and I can't get out of this spot, so this is no good. Put a shot into that guy. And he's just coming at me now. Coming at me, bro. Oh, geez. Go by him, ram him. Didn't have enough oomph to kill him. This is going to hurt. Yep. Ouch. Just back up and get a little shot on this guy. All right, we killed him. Cool. Cool. Just move along here. What do we got? 110 E4. All right, let's head over here. You can't shoot me. All right, we're just going to bail out of this, right? We're down to just me. It is Miserable Monday. You may be able to sense what's about to happen. I always give it away. I always give it away. I mentioned it earlier. But the plan is we're going to blast through this little narrow area right here. Okay? And blast through, and then we're going to try to make something happen in the middle. You know, we only have 8,000 hit points. So if I can get 8,000 hit points out of 34 shells, I can win this thing still. But the first thing we got to do is get away. So let's just bail through here. It's going to be really hard for him to follow me. No, that was not happening. It was a close game. This is pretty cool. We've fallen back. We don't have any map control, so we are in a bit of trouble. We're down some hit points. The JPZ is kind of out in the open there. He's really hating life. Everyone else is camping here. I went down to the zero line-ish down here and fought for a while, and then I fell back to kill some guys coming up. We've got 2 kills. I'm up to 4,424 damage. I did punish some guys out in the open down here. I know there's a UDES 16 running around. Of course, there's a 110E4 and a couple other guys, so I do have to be careful. But I'm using this bush. The problem with this bush is it's got a V right here. And if you're any kind of tall, every time you poke out, you get spotted because of that V. You have to be a very low-profile tank. And, of course, Tumor Boy is not that, is he? So I'm worried about the UDES, and every once in a while I'm going to that bush and just peeking around the corner. So the Emil dies. Let's go take a look over here. It's been a while since I've spotted anything. Let's see if anyone's coming. Oh, okay, I didn't spot him, but I wasn't in time either to get a shot. So watch this. I'm going to come in here. We're going to sneak a shot on him. This will kill him, right? We don't have to worry about him now. No, we missed him. We poke out. Oh, this will kill him. Boom. Oh, my gosh. Those are the critical... This is why Miserable Monday exists right here. Those are the critical bounces that you needed to try to get a game back under control, right? We were actually looking good, and if I could have killed him, then they don't have anything fast that can get up where he is, and they're really in trouble. We kind of are in good shape, but it didn't happen. So I'm thinking, all right, you know, didn't happen, that's fine. RNG happens to the best of us. Let's go ahead. We're pretty fast. Pause for a second, and we're going to zing around there, and we're just going to go kill off this UDES 16, right? Right? That's right. Nod your head. Nod your head. That's what's happening. It's not what's happening. It's not what's happening. It's Miserable Monday. All right, here we go. I know he's coming. I've waited, right? I've waited a few moments, trying to go dark. I've done everything I can to maximize my capability here. He is dodging over to the left there, but that's okay. I've got good depression. I'm hoping none of those big guns are watching. Well, let's just watch the end of it. I don't have enough gun depression, by the way. I'm just barely pointing not in the right direction. You see I'm trying to. I've zoomed out. I can't get to him. I'm trying to. I just can't. There's no capability. Monday. All right, so we've had a hard-fought battle here. Another fairly even one. In fact, we're in a bit of a advantage. There's a Barask. I still can't get over this. There's a Barask, a 60 TP, and a JPZ E100 going after, admittedly, a fairly high hit point T95. And there's even an Artie over there. There's Progetto 66 over here with me. And I'm going to head towards the cap. What I should have done right here is go help them take out the T95. I'll just tell you that for nothing. 60 TP takes a big hit. Now there's two Artie as well. I cross this and I get hit by the 54E1. Should have known. Boom. Right at the last second. Turtle up here. Alright. Turtle up here. I'll just watch these guys back here. Somehow the JPZ now only has 600 and the 60 TP has 300. They're one shots basically. The 60 TP is trying to go around behind. JPZ's face hugging, I guess. He bounces or whatever just happened there. Oh, and I forgot the Baraska's in there as well. They're still all three trying to take down the T95. Here comes the Artie. There's my Progetto sitting right there. And this is completely my fault. There goes the T95. Took him that long to kill that guy. Took him that long to kill that guy. I'm down to 313 hit points. I'll be honest, I don't even remember. I think we ended up winning this. Very late game here. But of course, you know what's about to happen. I moved onto this side. That's where they saw me turtle up. I don't want to get spotted. I'm just going to hang out here. I'm obviously the gut. Boom. Just direct it. And I am gonzo. Probably should have pushed around the corner and pushed this guy away. I was worried about this dude coming around the corner, but I should have been around that corner right there. Man. I'm flanking. I'm flanking. Yep. So we got the Kunz over there, the ELC, the Scorpion, the Char, and the 103. The IS-3A is in the back. The 105-1000 hasn't moved up. We already lost the 50 TP and the ST1 that pushed up into the middle and pushed into all these here fellas. Oh, man. Let me get a shot on the 40T, and I'm just trying to back out of this thing any way I can. Please don't shoot me in the side. Holy cow, what a mess. We'll just keep backing. Keep backing. All right, here comes the guys. Here comes the guys. Well, they jumped on cap. Okay, there's two of them on cap. You know, folks, it's just a sea of stupidity out there. It really is. All those tanks hanging out in town, fighting like three of us or whatever it is. And frankly, part of this, just me backing out and keeping them busy. Why is the Lorraine 40T not trying to sort out the cap? Fast tank, but Nacho Fodder, I like Fooder better, but Fodder has decided he's going to just keep pushing in because he's going to get us. I'll just kill this guy if he comes out. No, okay, 34B is, we'll shoot him, there we go. Oh, Standard B's got me. Speaking of fast tanks that could go sort out the cap. 16 seconds, boys. 16 seconds, and I'm going to get killed by this guy. Oh, no, I don't. He didn't quite make it. Oh, I'll get killed by this guy. We'll get a shot. One more in there. Oh, okay. Look at that. Oh, Sturv K's coming. Not going to reload. 1 second, and the Sturv K. Speaking of another mobile tank. The 40T, the Sturv, the Lanson, the 705, the Hawk 30. What was he doing? I don't know. Standard B, Lorraine 40T. All here down in the south trying to push the cap. Because herder, you push the cap. Meanwhile, there's two guys on the cap winning the game. I mean, I'll take it, but my goodness gracious. The awareness of cap, when to cap, and when to reset in the game, it appears to be in some kind of free fall. And maybe it's the new players, I don't know. Alright, so you'll notice I just took a hit from the T-37. Just took a hit from the T-37, and because I have a pretty good idea of where he is, he could be down in this flat down here in one of these bushes, or maybe in some of these buildings, but more than likely he's up on top of the hill next to that building, and there's a bush there right to the left. So I put that information in my gray matter computer there. Not going to worry about him for now. I did bounce him. We'll sit here for just a second. Here comes the IKV pushing in. I know if I get spotted, he'll shoot at me, but probably not going to get spotted because it looks like he doesn't have enough spotting range. I'm just going to come over here and see if I can shoot that guy. And then I think better of it. Screw it. Probably should have stayed there. Now I'm spotted, so let's just push up. All right. If you're going to shoot people from bushes, try to pay attention to him, although I don't know if he sees me at this point. I was lit, and I'm going to come out here, and really, I kind of hope he shoots me at this point because it'll let me know he's still there. But I figure, you know what? More than likely he's still in the same bush, I would imagine. So my point about paying attention if you're the T-37 is, and you can't look at everything at once. Who knows what he's looking at this moment? But if you do see somebody start pointing towards your hiding spot like this, you probably want to move. Now, he didn't have a lot of places to go. His team was losing pretty badly. I'm not saying I would not have also been still sitting in that bush, but something to think about. If all else being equal, if you have a better chance, if you have a chance to get out of there, don't hang out in the same bush. Especially if someone's looking at you. Last but not least, Chuck. Chuck in the Manicourt, all tier 10 on El Halufdorf. And we're going to go up here to Himmelshaluf Hill. I like this play for light tank. That bummed me out, though, because the T-100's coming in. I think he actually spots me. Yeah, he does. So he's got enough spotting. He somehow got through my camo. So that's actually pretty good spotting because this thing has a lot of camo. I very often beat light tanks like that in open areas. So a little bit surprised you got a spot on me. And this is a bit dangerous. So just hoping to maybe light one other person. I did actually pick up the EBR 105 kind of hanging out through there. Now there's going to be a pretty funny shot here, I think. It's not here. I need to move away from the LT100 or the T100 LT enough that, yeah, I think I actually get it here somewhere. Enough that he's no longer proxy lighting me, and I think he is not proxy lighting me. Actually, you want to shoot this guy first, you know, just randomly slap him down. As soon as I'm not fighting the 105 or maybe getting shots, and I look around and go, oh, okay, he's gone dark. All right, so he's gone dark. That means that we're no longer proxy lighting each other. So I'm going to bail out of this position because it's no use to me with him right there. Artie's kind of firing in. And then I noticed that we have this interesting push going on down the south. And the REBR Solo What is running around. We got the 121B in the bat chat. And nobody's really taking any damage. And they're also not lighting guys up on the ridge. And I'm kind of thinking, well, that's interesting. Isn't that interesting? Just nod your head and say, yes, it is. Also, too, in addition to, notice how many TDs they have. Not many. Not many. And there's a bunch of guys in the Northwest. Now, it's hard to count the numbers, and I don't think it's every single tank they have, but it seems pretty close. And they're about to run down the EBR. He goes dead. And I'm thinking, ooh, well, this is interesting. Let's see. Oh, these guys are all heading down. Okay, so I'm going to go join them, try to put my spotting into effect, and see if we can't get some shots on the ridge campers. Notice that we don't have any ridge campers either, because we don't have a lot of TDs. In fact, we don't have any TDs. It looks like their Badger's actually moved up. I can see him hiding in the numbers down here. Here he is. Their Badger moved up. And I'm counting numbers going, I don't think if they have anyone, it's maybe one or two maybe. And then I don't light anybody hanging out, peeking through. There goes an Artie. The EBR's almost up top, and I'm like, I'm late to the party, man. I am late to the party. Let's do this, Chuck. Push on in. And then at this point, based on what we're seeing, we just get a little bit, I don't know, wind greedy or lazy, wind greedy, lazy, trollish, I guess, because this really is kind of a troll move in this game. But two teams have completely left their cap uncovered. We have just Artie back there. At least we had three guys kind of working this side. So it's a great lesson that while I would rather have most of my firepower in the right spot, like up in the Northwest, it does bear mentioning that you should probably have somebody at least close enough or reactive enough. Now, I jump on, and that immediately is going to clue them in that we're back here. Then the bat chat jumps on, and I'm thinking, hey, maybe I can get a shot on somebody. I think I went a little too low. I should have stayed up higher, but we're right at the edge of spotting range. So we get a little bit closer. Watch the circles. Maybe I can get a shot into this guy. Nope, missed him. So I'm going to stop firing. Bat chat's taking a few shots. The VZ kills off the EBR. And now we're at 27 seconds, 26 seconds, and they're starting to come back. But they were late doing this. They were absolutely late doing this. The 121B can't get to the cap you wanted to. And frankly, it was probably a good idea that he did not get on cap. I wondered if maybe he should push in and try to jump on, but you know what? Screw it. They can't take away cap points if he doesn't have any. So he just hangs out, slows him down a little bit by shooting. I heard they're just all raging back. And you can tell, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if you could tell, because I don't know how you would tell. Maybe the tank is shaking with anger or something. I don't know. The barrel's twitching around or some such. But you have to know in your heart of hearts that these guys are like, what in the actual... And everyone on the entire team other than me and the bat chat are cursing. And I kind of feel bad because maybe one of the guys on the other team was on one of those series missions, right? And he had to do X number of stuff in 3 times in a row or 5 times in a row or whatever. And maybe this was the last one of the series of 3. And he just needed to, get 4 kills and whatever, some ridiculous thing. And he's looking at this going, another series destroyed by idiots. So I do understand the muppetry of what we're doing right here, but it'd been a long day, and I was just laughing actually at the whole thing. Their deployment was so bad, and their reaction so slow. It's really unusual to do this to people on this map because there's almost always someone near the cap, and it is pretty easy to get back, especially at tier 10 with as fast a tanks as they had. They had a couple that are plenty fast enough to do it. Like, where's the 100 LT? He's probably still down in the bottom right there wondering where... Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's up killing the Artie. I missed that. He's nowhere near. He's like, hey, guys, the base is clear. Well, unfortunately, so is yours, my friend. So is yours. We'll just watch this go down to the wire here. And I thought, well, they might get it. Now, I'm not going to shoot or move. I have a ton of camo. They're going to have to get pretty close. And the bat jet sort of... I'm not really sure what he's thinking right here. And the Artie just takes a blind shot. The Artie just takes a blind shot, and thank goodness it didn't hit anyone. We ended up capping this thing out. Absolutely ridiculous. But I think that's an appropriate place to end. Actually, that's the most appropriate. The one shot I took, actually I took one and got a lucky shot, but the second shot I took bounced, of course. All right, guys, have a good Monday. We will see you on Tuesday. Later.